Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Nemeka Onyeka Obiariri. I saw some news item in social media, about the intent of the Enugu state government to do 340 greenhouses in 17 local government area. Very commendable. But I believe Enugu state and any other state in the southeast can do far, far more than that number. And I somewhat believe that with the right agro practice and agro technology, properly designed, structured, funded and executed Agro Revolution arrangement, the southeast can actually feed the whole of Nigeria and West Africa. Yet we may sit on a landmass of 2.8 million hectares. We can do that. Netherlands only has 1.2 million hectares of arable landmass. In fact, less than 1 million hectares, because Netherlands landmass, real land outside water, is about 3,000 square kilometers, which is about 3.3 million hectares. And according to the FAO, the arable landmass there is about 29%. So we're talking about less than 1 million hectares of arable landmass, but they do almost about 128 billion, 124 billion euro of agro exports annually. So the Southeast can actually double that, but we must be very scientific. We cannot invent the wheel. We need to quit social media awareness. I commend the governor, at least Enugu State and Abia State, that are giving us some semblance of, a flicker of what governance can be about. But of course, on the put on the same scale with Michael Okpara or Desabon Bakwe, they should be clocking 45-49%. But there can be 80% because these are smart guys. Alex Oti is former MD of a bank. He has worked under social environments and he can actually lead. Peter Mba is an entrepreneur. He has done it in the private sector. But we need to be very scientific. We cannot invent the way. We can actually modify what's already in existence. And agric technology is the lowest hanging fruit. Like I said, Netherlands, the tractor population in Netherlands is about 270,000 tractors. Now, Enugu State has land mass of about 700,000 hectares, thereabout. Enugu State has 60 electoral wards, 260 electoral wards. Enugu State has 17 local government areas. Enugu State can actually, Peter Mba, this is a challenge. I chair Southeast Farms and Agricultural Processing Company Limited, a massive all-value chain agro intervention company, massive agro processing company. We have massive footprints in the southeast. We have the technical know-how. We have deep understanding of the industry. We can help mobilize any kind of funding, technical know-how in that sector for any state governor who is willing to walk the talk in practical terms, pragmatic terms, outside social media propaganda and whatever. Like I said, for us to be able to certify even 25% of the virgin needs of Ndibo, 22 million people, is the estimate population in the southeast, tomato, pepper, onions, carrots, all those stuff, we must have at least 30,000 greenhouses. 30,000. At southeast, we are pushing under the MCD PPP framework, Mission Community Diaspora Private Arrangement, to at least do the first 18,090, 15 per every ward in the 1, 2, 4, 6 electoral ward in the southeast. So back to Enugu State, 700,000 hectares of arable landmass in Enugu State, 260 electoral ward. The governor, all we need to put a design, structure. You don't need to put your fact, you don't need to put your jack. All you need to do is mobilize your commissioner for agric and commerce and local government chairman, give them marching order. If we decide today to just do 20% of the arable landmass in Enugu State, just 200 to 500 hectares in every of the electoral ward, that's about 130,000 hectares. That will create 130,000 direct jobs. That one for sure. For us to do it, we must make arrangement under the same MCD framework to have at least 300 to 500 bulldozers, 1, 2 in every electoral ward, to have at least 3 to 4 mini tractors in every ward. So we're talking about 2,000 mini tractors. I'm not talking about the Ferguson tractors that are very expensive. I'm talking about mini tractors of about 5 million naira per tractor that can do up to 1.5 hectares of land every day. We need at least 2,500 to 5,000 trained agronomists. Train the trainers, the trainers that will train the trainers. These agronomists will be planted 5-10 in every ward to train our farmers, to train our women, our youth, and our men on modern agric practices. The work of the local government chairman in every of the local government, we have some of this was falling, is to help to provide infrastructure. Where there are river, creates avenue for tanks, overhead tanks, and the irrigation to happen. Where there are no rivers, do massive irrigation so that we can be able to do 365 days agro practices in the southeast. These are the basic things, and this MCDP. And the truth is that we can help them drive this. The tractors, the bulldozers will be done under a lease arrangement. We will mobilize the private sector that will set up in with the state government to set up these clusters. All that, like I said, provide security in every of the clusters. Let there be about 100 youths, agro rangers, fully trained, fully equipped, fully armed to protect each of those clusters against herdsmen incursion, against bandits. Now, close your eyes and imagine where we have, and these 100 rangers will be paid from the clusters. It's not going to be on the balance sheet of the state. The state can actually set up security trust fund to support them, where indigenous of Enugu state will subscribe. If you have 260 hectares, 260 wards, and you have 100 per ward, that's 26,000 agro rangers that will provide, that will be fully and well paid. Now let me tell you what will happen. From every of the clusters, we'll be able to generate between 5 to 10 billion naira every year. Let us use the minimum base. 5 billion naira multiplied by 260 will give us 1.3 trillion naira in Enugu state within the next 1 year. So Abia can do that. With Abia is 184 electoral wards. Abia can also replicate the same thing. I'm happy that already there are things that are already happening in Abia state. They are putting their own structures in place. Very soon it will come to light. Enugu can actually adopt the same model. We can do this. And when Enugu and Abia have set the pace, others will follow suit. Peter Mba has shown it's not enough to say, I read somewhere someone say, oh, the local government chairman had been given matching order to cultivate 100 hectares. They cannot be given matching order. I don't want us to continue doing the same thing we've been doing over the last 25 years. Between 2011 to 2019, Roach has embarked in a call uncle. Oh, I'm donating palm trees to the villagers. Where are those palm trees? Agric has gone beyond peasant farming. Agric is a science. Agric is an art. We need to do it the way it is done in Netherlands, in Slovenia, in Israel, in Egypt, in Saudi Arabia. We have an environment that is very conducive. We are blessed by God, by nature. So we can do this. We will provide the design, we will provide the structure, we will help them to arrange the funding under the MCDPPP framework. All they just need to do, and every expenditure they incur to the local government chairman to do the infrastructure, the roads, the borehole, is repairable, because it's going to be, we're going to create SPVs in every ward. There's going to be a special purpose vehicle, like a cooperative that is going to be owned by the participating community members, by the private sector, and by the local government. So everything will be properly valued in a very scientific manner. We will do upstream, we will do midstream, we will do storage, we will do processing, we will do distribution, and we will have an off-take arrangement. Whatever is produced in Enugu state will be off-taken. Those that we cannot distribute within Nigeria will export it. Of course, Enugu airport is there for export. There's nothing that stops us from exporting massively from Enugu airport. Ethiopian airline is there to support us. NACO is there. All they need is just for them to see a scientific approach to what we are doing, for them to see the numbers. We have our diasporans that we're already mobilizing. You know, we are already creating market. We can export a lot of things, from ginger to pepper, everything, from maggots. So We need to be very practical and pragmatic. The time for social media, awareness and propaganda should be over by now. We will support you guys. We will provide all the bulwark that you need to go further, to go beyond the little that we are currently doing now. Kudos to Alex Oti, kudos to Peter Mba. You can do much better, and we are here to support you. We are here to help you. We are here to work with you. We are here to provide the design, structure, funding, and everything that you need. Let me tell you, we will set the pace. In the next 1-2 years, many people will come to Abia and Enugu State to come and take our template. Remember, things I've listed here, we can do it. We are not asking you to bring your fact and jack. We will structure it. We will create the clusters. We will fund it in a way that everybody will be happy. And we will create 130,000 direct jobs, plenty other indirect jobs, 1.3 trillion naira added to the GDP of the state in 1 year. And everybody is happy. Jobs created, security enhanced. And the HGIs of the state will be so much improved. The 2 states. God bless you. Share. And if you want to contact us, I remain Nemeko Nyekobere, Chairman Sefapco. WhatsApp me on 090909. WhatsApp me on 090909000989. Or email sefapco@gmail.com or info@sefapco.com. I can easily be reached. But the truth is, if you expect me to chase you guys, I don't chase anybody. I am offering the skills, the knowledge, the contacts, and everything free of charge. If you expect me to come and chase you, I will not come. That is me. God bless you.